My first ever Tinder date as a virgin. I went on my first ever Tinder date 2 months ago, and it was so awkward. I truth to her, drove to one, picked her up. She mentioned smoking weed. I don't really like being around drugs, and being SA'd in her past whilst we were casually sipping coffee, and I found that a bit off-putting. Although being this was my first ever date, I have no clue what normal things to talk about are. So nearly towards the end of the date, I invite her to my house. The conversation was getting dry, and I didn't know what to say. And when we pulled up on my driveway, she started touching my arm and rubbing her hands all over me. At that moment, I forgot I was a virgin. I freaked out and froze, literally. And I somehow managed to change, going into my house to instead, let's go on a hiking trail in the woods. Yeah, for the last 3 hours on the date she made it very clear that it was okay for me to make a move. But I was so freaked out and nervous to the point that I felt like throwing up. Understandably, she unmatched me after that date. I drowned myself in whiskey for a month after that. I've always understood that Tinder dates are about hookups, but I wasn't ready to experience the reality of what that really feels like. I just wanted to take things slow, although I probably wasn't good at communicating that, especially since I may have led her on by inviting her to my house.